I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate
Summer is here, and everything you need for adventure is waiting at shockshop.us. Gear up with camping essentials, stylish bathing suits for fun in the sun, reliable generators for every outdoor trip, kayaks, dinghies, and water toys for non-stop excitement. From backyard fun to lakeside escapes, shackshop.us has it all. Shop the summer sale now and save big at shackshop.us.
Eminem's ex-wife, Kim Scott, arrested again after new crash just days after court plea. Kim Scott Mathers, the former wife of rap icon Eminem, is once again facing legal trouble after being arrested in Michigan on suspicion of driving under the influence. The latest incident comes only days after she entered a no-contest plea in a separate case involving another crash. The back-to-back incidents have drawn renewed attention to Scott's long and highly publicized struggles, as well as her decades-old connection to one of the most successful artists in music history. New arrest in Chesterfield Township. According to law enforcement officials in Macomb County, Kim Scott was taken into custody late Wednesday night after allegedly crashing into a parked vehicle in Chesterfield Township, a suburban area northeast of Detroit. Police say the incident occurred around 9:20 p.m. in the area of 21 Mile Road. Authorities responded to reports that a vehicle had struck another car that was legally parked. No one was injured in the collision. After arriving at the scene, officers investigated and determined there was probable cause to arrest Scott on suspicion of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. She was transported to the Macomb County Jail in Mount Clemens and booked on a suspected DUI charge. Records indicate she was later released pending further proceedings. At this time, investigators have not disclosed where Scott was traveling to or from before the crash. Arrest comes days after no contest plea. The timing of the new arrest is particularly notable because Scott had just appeared in court earlier in the week regarding a previous drunk driving case. On Monday, she entered a no contest plea to 2 misdemeanor charges: operating while impaired, failure to report an accident. The charges stemmed from an incident that occurred in February. Because Scott pleaded no contest, she did not admit guilt, but accepted that the court could treat the charges as convictions. Her sentencing in that case is scheduled for June. The new arrest raises questions about whether prosecutors or the judge will consider the latest incident during sentencing. Details of the February crash. The earlier case involved a series of collisions that unfolded on Scott's own street. According to police reports, Scott was driving her son Parker and 3 of his friends to go shopping when she struck a parked vehicle. Authorities say she did not stop after the impact. Instead, she continued driving to her home, where she then crashed into her garage door. Scott sustained injuries and was transported to a hospital for treatment. No serious injuries were reported among the passengers. Body cam footage revealed alcohol in the vehicle. Police body cam footage from the February arrest later surfaced publicly. The video showed officers administering field sobriety procedures and a breathalyzer test. During a search of the vehicle, officers reported found bottles containing what appeared to be soft drinks mixed with alcohol. The footage fueled public interest and renewed scrutiny over Scott's personal struggles. What a no-contest plea means. A no-contest plea, also known as nolo contender, is not a direct admission of guilt. However, for sentencing purposes, the court treats it similarly to a guilty plea. Defendants sometimes choose this option when they want to avoid having their plea used as evidence in related civil matters. In Scott's case, the court accepted the plea and scheduled sentencing for June. Potential penalties for misdemeanor impaired driving in Michigan can include probation, fines, mandatory alcohol education, community service, driver's license restrictions, jail time in some circumstances. The consequences of her newest arrest could complicate that outcome significantly. Could the new arrest affect her June sentencing? Yes, it potentially could. Judges often review a defendant's behavior between a plea and sentencing. If a person is arrested again before sentencing, it may be viewed as evidence that they have not addressed the underlying issues contributing to the original offense. Possible impacts include harsher penalties, additional treatment requirements, longer probation, increased scrutiny from the court. Whether prosecutors formally raise the new case during sentencing will likely depend on the status of the latest investigation. Kim Scott and Eminem's complicated history. Kim Scott and Eminem, whose real name is Marshall Mathers, share one of the most famous and turbulent relationships in celebrity history. Their story began when they were teenagers in Michigan. The relationship was marked by years of breakups, reconciliations, and public disputes, many of which became subjects in Eminem's music. Marriage and divorce timeline. Met as teenagers, married in 1999, divorced in 2001, briefly remarried in 2006, divorced again later that year. Despite their romantic separation, they remained linked through their daughter, Haley Jade. Kim Scott's role in Eminem's music. Scott was referenced in numerous Eminem songs, including tracks that explored themes of anger, heartbreak, and betrayal. Songs such as Kim and 97 Bonnie and Clyde generated significant controversy and highlighted the intensity of their relationship. Over time, Eminem has spoken more openly about regret and personal growth, while maintaining a focus on family and sobriety. Shared commitment to family. Though their relationship was tumultuous, both Scott and Eminem have remained involved in the lives of their children. They share daughter Haley Jade, who has since become a media personality and entrepreneur. Eminem also helped raise Elena Mary Mathers, Whitney Scott Mathers, now known as Stevie. Family has remained a central theme in both Scott's and Eminem's public narratives. Kim Scott's personal struggles. Scott has previously spoken about challenges involving substance abuse, mental health, and intense media attention. In 2021, she was hospitalized after a suicide attempt, drawing concern from fans and renewed discussions about addiction and emotional health. Her recent legal issues suggest that she may still be confronting significant difficulties. Public reaction to the latest arrest. News of Scott's new arrest quickly spread across entertainment and celebrity news outlets. Reactions online have ranged from concern and sympathy to criticism and speculation. Many observed the troubling timing of the arrest, occurring just days after her court plea. Others expressed hope that she receives the support and treatment needed to move forward. Eminem has not commented publicly. As of now, Eminem has not made any public statement regarding his ex-wife's latest arrest. The rapper is known for keeping his personal life relatively private in recent years. He remains focused on his music, business ventures, and family life. Possible legal consequences in Michigan. If charged and convicted in the new case, Scott could face penalties including additional fines, probation, substance abuse treatment, driver's license restrictions, possible jail time depending on prior history. Because the incident occurred while another case is still pending sentencing, the legal ramifications may be more serious. Timeline of recent events. February 2026. Scott crashes into a parked vehicle, drives home, and strikes her garage door. May 11, 2026. She pleads no contest to impaired driving and failure to report an accident. May 13, 2026. Scott is arrested again after allegedly hitting another parked car. June 2026. Sentencing is scheduled in the February case. Why this story is drawing so much attention. Kim Scott's connection to Eminem ensures that any legal developments involving her become major entertainment news. But beyond celebrity interest, the story also resonates because it touches on addiction, mental health, family dynamics, public scrutiny, recovery setbacks. For many, the repeated incidents are a reminder that recovery can be difficult and non-linear. The ongoing challenge of substance abuse. Experts frequently note that addiction recovery often includes setbacks. Legal consequences can sometimes serve as a turning point, especially when paired with treatment and support. While public figures often attract intense scrutiny, the underlying issues involved are common and affect families across all backgrounds. What happens next? Scott is expected to face court proceedings related to the new arrest in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, her June sentencing in the previous case remains on the calendar. Key questions include: will prosecutors file formal DUI charges? Will the new arrest impact her sentencing? Will the court order treatment? Will Scott make any public statement? Eminem's legacy and personal growth. Eminem has spoken candidly about his own past struggles with addiction. After achieving sobriety in 2008, he has often discussed the importance of recovery and maintaining stability. His journey has inspired many fans, and some hope that Scott can also find a path toward lasting recovery.